Hari Home, Chapter 3, Verse 6. Karma Yoga, Yoga of Action. In the last verse, Lord Krishna said, Hey Arjuna, no one can ever remain without performing action, even for a second. All are helpless in this. Everyone in this world is forced to perform action because of the gunas born of Prakriti. We have seen that it may be easy to control our physical actions, but mentally actions are taking place which is extremely difficult to control. Mere renunciation of physical work is not naishkarmya. Actually, the thought entertained in the mind only becomes action and gets executed in the outer world. Further, there are some actions which you can control and some actions which you cannot control. They happen automatically, like breathing, heartbeat, etc. Hence Lord Krishna said, it is impossible for anybody to remain without action even for a second, as long as he or she is alive. Now Lord Krishna says that persons who only renounce physical actions but mentally attached to sense pleasures are cheats. They not only cheat others, but they also cheat themselves. Verse 6. Karmendriyani samyamya yate manasa smaran indriyartan vimudatma mityacharasya uchyate. Karmendriyani samyamya, controlling only organs of action. Yate manasa smaran, manasa smaran, he goes on thinking about the sense pleasures. Indriyartan vimudatma, he thinks about the sense objects due to delusion. That is the reason for his mind going on thinking about the sense objects or sense pleasures. Mityacharasya uchyate. Mityachara. He is a cheat. God says he is an hypocrite. He is a cheat. In this verse, Lord Krishna says, Hey Arjuna, one who merely controls organs of actions but keeps on thinking about the sense pleasures in his mind is nothing but a cheat. We will see the story of the master and disciple crossing the river. One day, a master and his faithful disciple was trying to cross a river. They saw a girl of some 14-15 years old standing on the shore and was afraid to cross the river. The master saw the pitiful condition of that girl and carried her on his back. He left the girl on the other side of the shore. The disciple could not digest the master carrying a girl, but he had a great respect for his master and his knowledge. He did not ask anything to his master, but for nearly 2 days, thinking about whether the act of the master is correct. Maybe the master is a fraud. Maybe he is acting like a master. Maybe the master wanted to help the girl. So many thoughts about the master and the girl were running in his mind for 2 days. He could not concentrate in the class. He could not sleep. The master noticed this. He is a very good disciple, so the master is able to notice it easily. One day the master asked him, Hey you, something is bothering your mind. I am seeing for the last 2 days, you are not concentrating in the class. You have not even slept well. What happened to you? The disciple said, Oh master, it is true, but I am hesitant to ask you. Master assured him, You need not hesitate to ask any question. Freely ask. If I know the answer, I will tell you. He asked the master, Master, we are supposed to be saints. and not touch any girl. But you carried the girl on your back. The master laughed at him and said, "Oh, hey, I left the girl 2 days back, but you are still carrying her on your mind." Similarly, many people are controlling the physical actions or enjoyments, but mentally they are carrying the sense pleasures or doing the actions. Lord Krishna calls them a cheat. They not only cheat the world outside, but also cheat themselves. Lord Krishna insists that merely physically renouncing the activities without mentally renouncing them is not enough to achieve perfection. A mind which continuously thinks about any action will create a deep impression in the mind. Then the thought flow will make the mind to create ideas to execute that action. After some time, the mind will force that person to execute that idea into action in the outer world, and the man becomes helpless at that stage. In this world, is it not true? Many are wearing a good character mask outside to hide their ugly face. Each one of us has to ask this question to ourselves, and no one can judge the other. Verse 6 again. Karmendriyani samyamya yate manasa smaran indriyartan vimudatma mityacharasa uchyate. Harihom Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Next verse tomorrow. Narayana 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 Narayana